that I can't control.
Stop!
Overview. Captain America: Brave New World is the fourth installment in the Captain America franchise, and the first film with Anthony Mackie as the lead, following Chris Evans' departure from the role of Steve Rogers. This film continues Sam Wilson's journey after he officially took up the mantle of Captain America in the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, 2021. The movie is directed by Julius Onah, known for The Cloverfield Paradox, 2018, and written by Dallin Musson and Malcolm Spellman, who were also behind The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, the film is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and is a part of Phase 5 of the MCU timeline. Release date. The film was initially set for release on May 3, 2024, but it was later postponed to February 14, 2025 due to production delays and other scheduling adjustments within the MCU. Cast and characters. The movie features a mix of returning MCU actors and new additions. Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson/Captain America, the former Falcon who was chosen by Steve Rogers to take up the mantle of Captain America. Harrison Ford as President Thaddeus "Thunderbolt" Ross. Ross, a former general and government official, has now become the President of the United States. This marks Ford's first appearance in the MCU, replacing the late William Hurt, who previously portrayed Ross. Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres. Torres, who was introduced in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, is expected to take up the Falcon mantle. Shira Haas as Ruth Bat Seraph/Sabra, a mutant superhero and Mossad agent from Israel, making her live-action debut in the MCU. Carl Lumley as Isaiah Bradley, a former super soldier who was part of Secret U.S. experiments after Steve Rogers. Sosha Rockamore, undisclosed role. Her role remains a mystery, but is expected to be significant. Liv Tyler as Dr. Betty Ross, returning to the MCU for the first time since The Incredible Hulk, 2008. She is the daughter of Thaddeus Ross and a scientist. Tim Blake Nelson as Samuel Stearns/the Leader. Stearns was last seen in The Incredible Hulk and is finally making his full transition into the villain known as the Leader. Giancarlo Esposito, undisclosed role. The Breaking Bad and The Mandalorian star joins the MCU in a still-secret role. Plot summary. The film picks up after the events of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Sam Wilson has now fully embraced his role as Captain America, but he is met with challenges from both within and outside the U.S. government. As the new Captain America, Wilson is invited to meet President Thaddeus Ross, who has plans to rebuild global security. However, an international crisis soon erupts, and Captain America finds himself caught in a complex web of political intrigue, military intervention, and scientific experiments gone wrong. Adding to the tension, Ross has his own agenda, which includes restarting the Super Soldier program, something Wilson strongly opposes. Meanwhile, the leader, Tim Blake Nelson, resurfaces, using his enhanced intellect to manipulate world governments and further his own schemes. Wilson must navigate both governmental pressure and international conflicts, while maintaining the legacy of Steve Rogers. His allies, including Joaquin Torres and Isaiah Bradley, aid him in the fight, but new threats emerge that push him to his limits. The film is rumored to feature a showdown between Captain America and President Ross, as Ross may eventually transform into the Red Hulk, a form he has taken in the comics. Themes and tones. The film will explore themes of leadership, identity, and patriotism. Unlike Steve Rogers, who was a soldier before becoming Captain America, Sam Wilson comes from a different background. He was a social worker and a soldier. But his leadership style is less about brute force and more about diplomacy and morality. The movie is expected to be more grounded than other recent MCU entries, focusing on political conspiracies, espionage, and real-world issues. Production and behind the scenes. Development. The film was announced in April 2021, shortly after the finale of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Filming locations. The movie was filmed primarily in Atlanta, Georgia, with additional sequences in Washington, D.C. Title change. The film was originally titled Captain America: New World Order, but was later renamed Brave New World in June 2023. The reason for the change was never fully explained, but it was likely to avoid controversy, or to better reflect the movie's themes. Marvel Phase 5 connection. The movie will set up future MCU projects, possibly tying into Thunderbolts, 2025, and other street-level heroes like Daredevil. Official trailer and promotional material.